Today, 90 stakeholders are gathering from the global apparel industry to discuss how to scale up natural capital accounting. Natural capital accounting is a fancy way of saying, how do we put monetary figures on social and environmental performance?
At the moment, we run the world and business all on the financial numbers. And actually, we need to start broadening that. We need to look at natural and social and other forms of capital.
A lot of the conversation has been about reporting, which is interesting, but at the same time, what we've been looking at is, really, this is our journey in terms of taking action. So it's all good to have natural capital frameworks, but what are you going to do about it? And to our discussion before, if we don't do something within 15 years on a much bigger scale, then we're going to have to take a lot more drastic action.
The reason that natural capital valuation is important is that it takes businesses' impacts on the environment and translates that information into financial costs or benefits. So for a business, you have a better understanding of the financial impacts of your company and you can make better decisions.
We have a sector, we have an apparel sector with environmental problems, very large environmental problems, but with this natural capital account, you can see where do you most efficiently do good for the environment.
Valuation of social and environmental capital is utterly crucial to the future of fashion because it's a great communication tool to engage with all the stakeholders in the business so that they can understand what's important. It's important to look after people, it's important to look after the planet, and it's important to maximize profit. So it's a really exciting way for us to be able to look at profit socially, environmentally, and financially and enable people to maximize the benefit for people and planet.
After this gathering, where we hope to have many recommendations on how to scale this work up, we're going to celebrate by hosting a grand dinner hosted by the Swedish Minister for Trade and the Swedish Ambassador from Copenhagen to celebrate the work of the finalists' pioneering practices in this area. And we're going to cap it off with an award ceremony where we choose just one of these 4 amazing finalists to be this year's GLASA Award winner. In my opinion, of course, you guys are all doing amazing, amazing work. But I'd like to now invite up on stage Sweden's Minister for Trade, Eva Björling. Please give her one more hand.
The jury has selected Kering as the winner of this year's GLASA Award. Congratulations, Kering.
Let me read the motivation. Let me read the motivation as we congratulate all of you. When Puma presented their first environmental profit and loss, and this is what the jury's motivation is, to the public in 2011, the company single-handedly placed natural capital valuation on the agenda for the apparel industry and put forth a bold and inspiring vision for the sector. But thankfully, Puma's owners did not stop there. The Kering Group is currently implementing EP&Ls in its 22 luxury sport and lifestyle brands and plans to produce a group EP&L in 2016. This means that the EP&L, which began as an innovative pilot project, has evolved into a concrete management framework and financial tool that will be a benchmark for the entire industry. The jury awards the 2014 GLASA to Kering in recognition of the group's continuing bold and visionary leadership, and most importantly, for its long-term commitment to following through on what it has started. We have high expectations. Congratulations, Kering. Come on up.
Natural capital accounting has to move from discussion to action. I'm really proud of Caring because we put it into play, because we had the leadership, because we had the support of our brands, and we've made it happen. Now it's time for others to join. With natural capital accounting is more than just a discussion about different frameworks and different methodologies. It needs to be a decision-making tool that leads companies to make better decisions about how they source, how they minimize the impact, or even take those impacts and make them opportunities for positive contribution to ecosystem services. But until we start measuring and taking action, it's just a discussion. So as we've taken it beyond a discussion to real action, I invite others, companies, governments, policymakers to do the same.
It's important that we recognize leaders who are willing to pioneer new practices, challenge established conventions, and guide us with new visions on what our apparel industry could look like if it operated in harmony with people on the planet.
What's really exciting about GLASA is it helps to focus people's attention on a key issue. Bring together diverse stakeholders who represent all the different elements of the industry and focus people's attention on creating solutions, both now in the room and solutions that people can take away, bringing with them commitments, bringing with them new perspectives, and hopefully bringing with them a taste of what the future is going to look like.